What's going on, guys? We are back with another episode of Ranked Rewind. Rewind. You guys seem to really enjoy the previous episodes, so we are back with some more season... I think this is still season 1. I honestly don't know. I kind of pick these episodes at random, honestly. I just go through the playlist and just click one that has an interesting looking title and go from there. So I don't know what's going to happen in these episodes. I don't know if we win or lose, but it should be fun regardless. Again, the quality's a little bit lower because this is back when I was recording in 720p rather than 1080p, but it should be 60 FPS, I think, so maybe it'll work, maybe it won't work, but we are a little bit higher than last time. We are a Super Silver versus a Ultra Silver Ryu. And if this is Season 1, then Ryu was still pretty good here, so this should be interesting. First and foremost, I see a lot of jumping. That's probably going to be a common theme of a lot of these episodes. I see a lot of jumping. Jumping light kick, actually that is something I still do to this day, because jumping light kick is a fairly fast, if you jump and you weren't expecting them to jump, I do jumping light kick sometimes. I'll try to do air throws, kind of my priority air to air move, just because it's fairly decent. It's not the best thing in the game, but it's decent, and my god, there's a rare function. Yeah, it's season 1. You can tell by how fast the fireball traveled. It's a rare thing, but mostly in terms of jumping attacks, air to air, you probably want air throw or jumping heavy kick ideally, but if they jump at the same time, you just want a button to come out faster than theirs. Jumping heavy kick, or jumping light kick, sorry, is not a bad answer. But the hit by Wake Up Tatsu there, which is really bad on my part because that has no invincibility. But as a season 1, so that means his Wake Up DP still had invincibility on the regular versions too, so that should be interesting. But there's an EX1 anyway. A lot of jumping, my god, I need to calm the fuck down. There's so much jump. What was the random DP there? My god, was I anticipating a jump in there, maybe? I don't know. Oh boy, this is a little bit rough. This is kind of embarrassing, but we're going to push on forward. Continue on, and we've already lost to Ryu, first round. Nowadays, if you watch my tier list video, you'll know that I view Ryu as being quite a favorable matchup for Juri. Back in Season 1, though, that was definitely not the case. Ryu was quite a good character in Season 1. He was much higher tier than he is now. I think he was considered to be one of the top tier characters in Season 1. Not the top, because that was Nash and Chun, but he was up there. But, and Juri was, my god, Juri was the worst she's ever been in Season 1, so this would not have been a favorable matchup for Juri at all, as evidenced by the fact that I can't V-skill through fireballs. I have to use a Roden Satsu to go over them. So, we've backed ourselves in the corner. We're pressing, maybe there's some lag there, I'm pressing a lot of buttons, but there's a regular DP. Block the wake up. Terrible crush counter punish. That was not good. Going for jump ins. Go for basic confirms. Using jump me in punch. That's a holdover from Street Fighter 4. In Street Fighter 4, Juri's jump me in punch was quite a good air to air. It's probably one of the best air to airs in the game, to be perfectly honest. But in Street Fighter 5, it does function the same way in Street Fighter 5, but it's the hitbox on it is a lot worse, I've noticed. It will still give you the juggle state if it hits them, but basically what you can get off that juggle state is pretty fucking limited, and the hitbox is not nearly as good as it was in 4, so that was a habit that I had from 4, which I dropped pretty quickly, I can tell you that much. That was also my Steam, I think, though, it just got booped me, but regardless, buttons are being pressed, that's for sure. Again, recurring themes. Oh, missed a punch on the fireball, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I think a lot of this is like, I'm trying to use tactics from Street Fighter 4, and I was never good with Juri in Street Fighter 4, I was passable at best. On a really good day, my Juri was kind of okay, and I think I'm trying to use a lot of Juri strats from Street Fighter 4 right now, because this is still obviously very early days for Street Fighter 5 Juri when this came out. The Goth mod was the first mod that came out for Juri, as far as I know. And this is kind of the result here, is that I'm trying to use Street Fighter 4 strats, and they do not work in Street Fighter 5. You play Juri completely differently in Street Fighter 5. In Street Fighter 4, she's much more of a zoning character. She's, depending on the matchup, obviously, but you can certainly play her very zone heavy in Street Fighter 4, but in 5, obviously can't do that. She's much more of a spacing character in 5. She doesn't really have zoning tools, so you just gotta play that neutral. You gotta play the nooch, and you gotta win. So here's the rematch with Duncan, or Drunken. He's either quit Street Fighter or has not progressed in level, because I have not seen that name in forever, basically. Good read on the jump in there from his part. A lot of random V skills there, which is a terrible idea. Anti-air, that's something. We got anti-airs. I don't know if it was accidental or not. I don't know what I'm trying to accomplish with my neutral right now. Oh god, I'm trying to do Street Fighter 4 combo. That was a Street Fighter 4 combo right there. That was jumping medium kick, crouching medium kick, fireball release, crouching medium kick, and they do not link together in Street Fighter 5. They do in 4. You can link light fireball into crouching medium kick in 4, but not in 5. Oh god, we're using crouching medium punch as a spacing tool as well, which is a terrible idea because it's bad. It's inferior in every way to standard medium kick. If you want to do a spacing tool, use standard medium kick. Don't ever use crouching medium punch. Yeah, that's basically all there is to that. My god. Alright, we narrowly lost that round, so that was okay, I guess. This man is Ultra Silver, so he's almost gold. And I do remember at the time, I was like, trying to get into gold was a real challenge for me personally, so I was probably quite intimidated by this guy, especially since he was playing a fairly high-tier character, at least for Season 1. But we persevered, tried to go for the anti-air there again, so I can assume that was actually deliberate, though. I was deliberately doing anti-airs, which is better than right now, because I'm still really... Actually, that's not really true. Like, anti-airs are such a funny thing, because, like, everyone's like, oh, you should learn your anti-airs and whatnot. But I remember Event Hubs did an article, around a while ago, it was probably like 6 months ago, but they basically got the stats for, like, top fucking level players, like, really high level players, and got their actual, like, conversion rates on doing anti-airs against jump-ins versus blocking versus jump-ins, and even like the best anti-airs in the game would only anti-air about 30% of the time. So don't feel bad if you don't anti-air all the time, because even the best people don't do it even half the fucking time. So there is something. All right, we got creamed by Ryu. Birdie in Season 1 was not very good, so this should be interesting. He is not nearly as good in Season 1 as he is now. Birdie is a goddamn monster, and most people rate him as being easily top. He's a top 5 character, basically. It's like it's Akuma, Bison. God, who else is top tier right now? Rashid is top tier. Now I called it wrong when I did my Season 4 breakdown video, and I said that Rashid got nerfed. I called that wrong because he is still very good, but that's what happens when you have like an hour to read a patch note list for every character in the game, and like most of them you've never played before, and try to figure out their buffs or nerfs. But it was still funny. I still have a lot of upvotes in that video, so screw people, screw the haters. My god. But yeah, Birdie was not good in Season 1 at all. He's just been consistently buffed throughout every season and into the goddamn monster that he is now. So that said, we are winning right now, so that's something. You still can't you could never punish Bullhorn. It's stupid. Going for random V-skills. Let's try and finish things off. That's not a bad idea. I still do random V-skills from time to time to finish things off, but it's always the charged version. If you do the I never use the uncharged version for anything now. It's such a risk, and people, it's so reactable. Even people who, like, you try against people who appear to not really know the matchup very well, and it's still reactable. Even if they are not expecting it to be coming, you just don't do random, doing random uncharged V-skill. You do random charged V-skill because that is very hard to react to. But, yeah, oh, we grabbed him out of the command throw. But, yeah, kids don't do uncharged. I don't even know why uncharged V-skills in the game. It's a fucking terrible move. More proof that Capcom hates Juri. Oh, we're getting beaten up by bullhorns. He went for the overhead, but we've got the DP. See, oh, that armor beat it out. I shouldn't be doing random sweeps anyway. That's what I get for doing random sweeps. Alright, round 3. But yeah, this is the first mod, I believe. And I remember being a little bit disappointed because it was such like a... I don't want to poo-poo the mod, because actually, like, it is a good-looking mod, but it was kind of low effort because basically all they changed was her hair, her face, and her boots. Like, the rest of it's pretty... Oh, they also, like, revealed her cleavage as well, compared to the standard costume, but... They did make a second version of this mod later on, where it was like a beachwear version, where they took a mod that they'd made for Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and put the swimwear costume from that on her, which was a lot better. I like that one a lot more. And people, I remember at the time, really liked this mod. Like, people really like Goth Juri. So, if you haven't seen Goth Juri for a really long time, welcome back. Enjoy. Man, we are on a losing streak and a half in this video. My god, what was I doing randomly selecting videos? We're getting bopped. Alright, let's see if we can turn this around. Let's see if past Red, this is Red from about 2 years ago, if he can turn this around. I have faith in you past me. I'm sending good vibes back to you, and also advice that you should probably exercise more and lose weight. But, that's beside the point. let's just stick with what's important. Jump ins, that's good. Can we got the combo? Yes, nice. Fireball setups, that's not too bad. Even though Juri doesn't have setups, but yeah, we made him block. I mean, it's kind of pointless because after a DP you can just pretty much dash in, or walk in, or do whatever you want really, but yeah, throw out that fireball. Okay, Juri, he's bringing that big boy damage. Yeah, he's going for the stun. Can we dodge the stun? Gotta make him work for it. Yes, we made him work for it. We're okay, we will die before we get stunned now. He's blocking. Oh, he did delay attack. I just finished recording a video about delay attack. I don't know when it's going to go up, but if you've been hankering for the lab sessions to return to this channel, you just did one on delay attack, so that'll probably go up around the time this video goes up at some point. Oh, we got anti-ad, and we're getting booped. Oh my god, we're gonna lose this one too. Oh my god, we're gonna lose this one too, aren't we? Jesus, this is going so badly, and that's it. It's done. We're done. We're done. We're gonna get peed on. We're gonna get peed on. Oh my god, Magic Pixels, boys. Oh, you can't get chipped in this game, and there it is. Oh boy, what did I get? Oh my god, YouTube fam, I'm sorry. I had no idea there was so many losses in this video. Okay, we're fighting a bronze now. Hopefully we can beat Nangos. Hopefully I can not embarrass myself at least for one match. How much time's left in this video? We're almost done. Past me, you can do this. I believe in the me that believes in you. Shouts to Gurren Lagann. Alright. Ken in Season 1 was a lot better than he is now. Ken got consistently nerfed in every patch, which is so weird, because Ken was never really that good to begin with. Like, he was good, don't get me wrong, but he wasn't Ryu good. And, I mean, although people will probably contest that. He was definitely a lot better, though. His Thunder Kick was... Jesus, I think his Thunder Kick was at least 0 on block. And he had a lot of other stuff, too, that was like... Chin Buster got more unsafe, I think, in later patches. Things like that. He, yeah, he was... Oof, he was a monster in Season 1. But we're doing alright right now. Random sweeps, my god. That is such a Street Fighter 4 habit. Random sweeps are a lot less punishable in Street Fighter 4 than they are in 5. Okay, we got the one round. Can we get 2? Now keep in mind, Juri cannot deal with zoning in Season 1 because her... Oh god, he went for the yellow. I fucked up my crush counter punch there. Again, her V-skill was a lot worse in Season 1. In Season 1, if you don't know, charge V-skill took longer to charge. They reduced the charge time for it in Season 2, and it had much less projectile invincibility on it. So essentially, if you did a charge V-skill from full screen, that's actually not a bad confirm. If you did charge V-skill from full screen, the fireball would have to be at least half a screen away to be able to go through it. If it was less than half a screen away, you would get hit by it. It was that bad. I solemnly believe that Capcom really intended for Roden Satsu to be Juri's anti-fireball move of choice. And that V-skill was not really intended to be that, and they didn't realize just how fucking awful it was until Season 2. So that was one of the few really good changes they made to Season 2, was giving her a lot more invincibility on that, and we're done. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Ranked Rewind. I'll be back with more very soon, but in the meantime, kisses, hugs, belly rubs. I'll see all of you very soon.